Welcome to another episode in our Sivavakyam series. Today we will see the verse starting with Nalu Vedam. First we will see the verse. Nalu Vedam Odudir Jnanapadam Arihiri Palil Nei Kalandavaru Pavigal Arihiri ஆலமுண்ட கண்டனார் அகத்துள் இருக்கவே காலன் என்று சொல்லுவீர் அன்பில்லையே. So, நாலு வேதம் ஓதுவீர் ஞானபாதம் அறிகிறீர். He says, you will recite the four Vedas, but you will not know the part of wisdom. You will recite four Vedas, but you will not know the part of wisdom. பாலில் நெய் கலந்தவாறு பாவிகாள் அருகிலே. That is the second line. You do not know that it remains like a clarified butter within milk. You do not know that it remains like a clarified butter within milk. Alam unda kandanar agathul irukkave. When the Lord, with the neck through which the poison was consumed is within. That is, Lord Shiva, who consumed the poison, is within us. The God is within us. Kalan endu solve kalavilum agdillaye. You will say that there is lot of death. It does not even exist even in dream. Even in dream you can't say it is God of death. So I'll repeat the translation. You will recite the four Vedas, but you will not know the part of wisdom. You do not know that it remains like a clarified butter within milk. The God with the blue neck, the poisoned neck, is within us. You will say that there is a lot of death, but it is not like that even in the dream. So Nalu Padam, the four Padams are Karyapadam, Kriyapadam, Yogapadam and Jnanapadam. They are four parts towards salvation in yogic tradition. Hatha Yoga tradition, I think. And Sivavakya refers to the fourth part of Jnana, the knowledge, wisdom. And this resonates with four Vedas, Rig, Yajur and Sama and Atharvana. Rig, Yajur, Sama and Atharvana Vedas, the four Vedas. But people do not know the fourth part, that is the path of wisdom, Jnana. People don't understand that. They practice all rituals. They memorize their poetry, the Vedas, the recitals. But they don't have the wisdom. The wisdom is that the divine, whatever you call God or anything else, soul, which remains within you. It remains within you like the clarified butter which remains within the milk. It is there. When you churn it, it comes out. Its presence is not obvious, it is not seen, but it becomes visible like after the process of churning. So in the same way, when you through wisdom churn the mind, you can see the divinity within. The divinity is all pervading like that of butter in the milk. Once you recognize the divine within yourself, then there is no death for you. The death does not even exist for you in the dreams. This is equated with the story of Prahalada, Markandeya. When ultimate reality as Shiva rescued him from the clutches of death. Though this is the Puranics, Here, Shiva is referred to the one who was consumed poison. The blue-necked one, Nilkanta. That's how people call it. But the real thing is not the story, Puranic story. The Siddha parlance is in the supreme state of yoga, when the direction of the seminal fluid is changed. That is called Madai Macha. Normally the seminal fluid goes towards the bottom direction and you enjoy the pleasures, the physical pleasures. But when the direction of the seminal fluid is turned upwards and it goes up, then you realize wisdom. And the neck portion is one of the important parts in this process. The ultimate reality is the 1,000 petaled lotus which is on the head. But throat also is in one of the important stages. And this process is called Madai Matal or Ultra Sadhana, which leads to liberation. So people are ignorant about this and they think about the story where Shiva drank poison. But it is the energy which is directed upwards instead of downwards. That is the representation of the whole Puranic story. So this is told by Tirumular also in the verse, which is verse number 521 in Tirumandiram. Adho Mugha Darshanam, darshan of the downward looking face. Andamodu Endisai Thangum Adho Muham Kandam Garuttavarillai Undadu Nanjenduraipar Unarvilo Vendalai Malai Virisadaiyorke. So that is translation is blue throat of the downward looking face. So the translation of the poem is: he sports the garland of the white skulls. His spreading locks are mated. He supports universe vast. He fills space in directions of 8. On the throat of his downward directed face, darkness suffuses. They say he swallowed poison. They are ignorant. They know not the truth. So this is a translation. Here also a similar theme is told. So the reality is not in reading in scriptures blindly, but realizing the truth behind it. Know the path of the wisdom. Direct your energy upwards. Realize the truth, ultimate truth. That is the meaning of this poem. So with this we will end this episode. Stay with me for another episode. Subscribe to my channel and share this video. Thank you.